Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano said it's okay for me to disclose this, but he is on the toilet. I don't know what's going on with this guy's stomach, but he is losing weight rapidly. Okay. Dan, why are you laughing?
That's funny.
All right, so Nicki Minaj, she recently was on TikTok Live, and she was talking about one of the worst decisions that she ever made, and it has to do with Kanye West. Here's what she said.
I wanted Kanye to be on Blazing, and he wanted to be on Right Through Me. Dumbest decision I ever made, but it is what it is.
That would have sounded good. Kanye on Right Through Me? Sheesh. But yeah, so for her, I guess that's one regret that she has, and Right Through Me. But that song did great even without him.
You learned from it too.
I'd have been like, what about a remix? All right, and shout out to Joe Coy. He has 2 more stand-up specials at Netflix. And what I love about the comedian Joe Coy is how he even just started doing things on his own. I read his autobiography. I also ordered his movie, like all of those things. And I watched all of his stand-up specials. I went to them. He's hilarious. But even when he first got started, because doing what he does as a stand-up comedian, it's not easy to get those specials. And he recorded everything himself. The first time he did his special, paid for it all, and then sold it. And now he makes way more money having done things that way. And so now he has a deal extending his relationship with Netflix to do 2 more stand-up specials. And guess what? The next one is going to be taped in Brooklyn at the King's Theater. So that's really, really dope. And that's going to premiere on Netflix in 2024. And right now he's on his Joe Coy World Tour. All right, and speaking of comedians, Tiffany Haddix is working on something new. She is producing a docuseries, and it's about successful women who date homeless men.
It's an interesting spin.
And she said everybody deserves to have someone. So she said, I experienced homelessness myself and found that there was a stigma on it that I don't think should be there. Everyone deserves to have someone supporting them and caring for them, not necessarily carrying them all the way. It's really important for people to make sure that they know that, because it's really hard to be homeless. So many people are isolated and living on the streets alone. So I saw a lot of people reacting to this, and I'm not sure, maybe this is going to change, what that stigma is. So it is definitely interesting, but successful women who are dating homeless men. I don't think I know anybody that is, and I think we're supposed to say unhoused now instead of homeless, because I guess homeless doesn't sound right. Is that right? Am I right?
Politically incorrect?
Yeah, politically incorrect. All right. SZA attended the Drake concert. She was wearing a Super Mario disguise. And so she was on the concert, and she posted herself lost in the bit, or is the bit lost in me? And so I guess she just felt like she didn't want to be out there doing the most and trying to stay incognito. I don't know if that disguise was very incognito.
Yeah, the mustache.
Yeah. Because it was also like the type of thing that if you saw her, you'd be like, what is
It's like a Mario or Luigi mustache.
Yeah, like what's going on here? Another person who was there, by the way, Kim Kardashian, and I saw people were remarking about how she was so excited for Drake, and people are now speculating that she has a crush on Drake, and I'm sure Kanye's probably not too happy, but he's got his own situation now, so it's just a big mess.
Kim was singing her part for Search and Rescue when Drake was performing it. Everyone was talking about it, yeah. You
think she does stuff like that purposely, or you know how you can be a little vindictive to your ex?
I mean, it is the Drake concert.
Right, and Kanye is dating someone who kind of looks like her.
Yeah.
And sure, that's annoying too, from both sides.
Also kind of looks like Pete Davidson.
Yeah, well.
There's a lot of side-by-sides. I didn't just pull it out of nowhere.
Yeah, okay. So you think his new wife looks like Pete Davidson?
There's a lot of side-by-sides. It's pretty interesting.
The truth is he's obsessed with Pete. Okay, well, that is your Yeetie. Thank you, Dan, for your Yeetie as well. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss the things that we did that took place last night. I already told y'all last night I was outside. I was getting ready for today's episode of Lip Service, so we were taping that. But in addition, I've been catching up on some good old TV, and I'll tell you what I was watching is Way Up with Angela Yee. About Last Night is next.
Way up.